Welcome back to Angling Buzz Ice. I'm your host, Jake Walleyes. We're on ice, and as you can see, the fish are biting. All right, got that all set. Now in this video, we're gonna be going to Lake Oahe. Now Lake Oahe has a ton of walleyes in it and some really big ones. In fact, the state record was broken twice this fall out of Lake Oahe. Now we'll be joining Chad Schilling as he uses tip-ups and reactionary minnow profile baits to catch walleyes. Now two great big minnow profile baits are the number 9 Rapala Jigging Rap and the biggest clam Tikka minnow in a 1/7 to 1/8 ounce size. Now both of these baits have a wide variety of great color options. These baits fish fast, and the nice thing about these big profile baits is you can fish them anywhere. You can fish them deep, you can fish them quick. They have a really darting, erratic action that calls in fish from a distance. They're a great walleye bait, and you gotta get some this winter. Now, we're still on first ice here in Minnesota, and it's walkout only, and one tool that is necessary when pulling your gear is the Clam 2-point harness. Now this harness is super handy. It saves my back. I can pull my gear from a long ways out, and it makes fishing first ice way easier. Now it's time to join Chad on Lake Oahe catching walleyes.
Yeah, there we go. Not a giant, but it's a start. Gonna be a little walleye, I believe. Oh, did I stick him on the ice? There we go. Oh, what the heck? Ooh, he's the kind I eat. I don't ever, when I'm fishing for fun, I rarely ever keep a fish over like 17, 18 inches, but these 13.5 to 14.5 inches, I will eat them all day, and that's where he's going. We're gonna have a little, I don't think it's called surf and turf when it's pheasants and walleyes, but it's gonna be the perfect fry. All right. Well guys, this is what we're doing here. We, like I said, we just got done pheasant hunting. We ran out here. My favorite way to start looking for the walleyes, obviously I live on this system all summer, so I have my places that I prefer, but it's not so much about that. We run and gun. Like, we will pull in on a point. This is our first stop. We swung in here. I'm gonna cover depths from 32 foot to 20 foot of water. It's really nice when you got a couple partners. My buddy Brian Beeman joined us today. We're gonna pull in on these points. We're gonna give it 10, 15 minutes. If we don't see what we wanna see, both on our regular sonars and our forward-facing sonars, we're just on the move. We don't have a long day, so we're gonna get a couple hours in here, and we're gonna hit 2-3 spots if we don't mark the right fish right away. We start marking them, we're gonna dump out a few tip-ups and enjoy the evening. So it just depends on how fast you run into a group of fish, and they don't hide well. When they're here, our fish are aggressive. They'll come and let you know they're in the area, and then you can set up and kind of put a bigger spread out of tip-ups and kind of target them a little bit different than the run and gun method. I had an active fish back there that I blatantly missed 3 times, but it was moving fast. It was the kind of bite I was looking for, active, you know, just a couple. I left that hole, came over here, missed one and caught him right away. Pretty good chance we're gonna set up right here. And when you get lucky and it's the first spot of the night, well, it's kind of the way our day is going. We had a great pheasant hunt, and now why not run into a few walleyes too? So, yeah, and I'm not using the forward facing just because I'm covering a bunch of holes real fast. We get set up here and I'll put out the forward facing sonar, and I'll be able to sit in one area and kind of scan and get an idea. But when I'm running and gunning and moving fast, just the ease of carrying this sonar around and checking quick, I tend to do that first and cover a little more water quicker. And then once I know there's a few in the area, I'll get that out and set up and kind of be a little more precise on them.
Not going to be a big one yet, but it's a start. herring. Fooled me. Came in off the bottom, hit it hard. Was not expecting herring. But
oh yeah, that's why. Well, here's a little job security for the future. Oh no! Look, oh, it's a herring! No wonder I didn't feel him very good. You know what's funny is you usually catch 1 or 2 of these a day, and they're fun. Your gloves will smell like you've never had before, but I haven't been here very long, and I've already had 2 and missed a couple of these little guys. I think they just caught me. Yeah, stinky little suckers. But man, does that make the best bait for the big predator fish in this system? The northerns, the big walleyes, a catfish if he can run them down. Yeah, I got a whole school of them down there. I'm not sure they're the color we're looking for, but I'm really not that picky. I like catching fish. What happens a lot of times with our nicer walleyes, you'll be marking a bunch of herring and catfish and stuff. And our walleyes, like I said before, are aggressive. They'll just come flying through that school and they'll show everything how to eat that wants to sit around and watch. Probably why I target them most of the time, because even a dummy like me can catch them. And there is a lot of fish down here. Well, I'm gonna say a walleye. Oh no, come on buddy. It is a little walleye. He's gonna get 1 more year pass. Just a 12, maybe 12 incher. We're shallow enough though where there's no issues with them, so we'll, come here buddy, gotta point you in the right direction. Yeah, he's plenty healthy, wants to swim out of the hole. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I hope it's a walleye. It was about as subtle of a walleye bite if it is a walleye. Oh, come on. Ah! And I never got to see him. I don't know what that one was. That was the weirdest, most soft bite. Huh, it was a little better fish. No, here, Mike.
Oh, shit, okay. I thought he...
Well, not a giant by no means. Lift with your legs, don't hurt your back. It's the right color though. You know, this Lake Oahe is one of them crazy fisheries. It's just you never know what to expect. And a few years ago, you would come out here and catch 100 of these a day on a normal day, not even a good day, just a normal day. I'm gonna let him go here while he's healthy, but then the last couple of years, we've had some year classes missing. We've kind of them fish from 14 to 19 inches were gone. I mean, catching a keepable fish in a tournament for your slot fish was like almost impossible. You'd go out and catch 4 giants a day, and then you'd catch 10 to 13 inches, but we were missing some. And now this winter, for some reason, we're starting to see quite a few of them fish like that 12 to 13 and a half inches, which is a great thing to see. We're still missing some year classes, but it's better than what we've seen. Heck, last year I hardly ice fished on this system at all because of the lack of the eater fish. Now this year we're seeing them again, and we still have the giants like them lake herring. They just grow amazingly huge, big, beautiful walleyes. But yeah, it's fun because you never know, but it's good to see that it's making a comeback, and it's right where we want to be. All right, well, you know, we got out here, we did a quick search, and we seriously got lucky today. We kind of ran into fish on the first spot we stopped. It wasn't fast or furious, but we marked some fish, had a couple aggressive ones that we missed, caught a couple. So it's where we're gonna hang out for the next hour and a half, you know, of light that we have left. So we grabbed a few tip-ups, and what's funny is we've been missing fish, they've been bumping it, they haven't been eating it. We seriously tried to put out 4 flags and we cannot get them down. They keep popping up. So that's something I've experienced on this system. I do love to hate these tip-ups or stay down in my world. But I'm telling you, there's days where if you don't put them out, you're not gonna put any fish on the table. So it's it's a double-edged sword because you put them out and you're kind of locked down. But just like this, we'd only caught a couple, maybe 3 walleyes. We haven't got them out. We've already had 3 of the 4 go off. So it's one of them days where they want a little live bait on a set line. And well, we'll accommodate them. It's not a hard thing to stick them out here. And now we're ready for the evening run. Little better fish. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a nice walleye, not a giant, but man, did he come in like they're supposed to. Ah, perfect. I got him. Heck, thanks, Bri. Now that's more what we're after. You know what's crazy? What I tell people all the time out here is, you know which ones are walleyes. We're sitting here and the screen's full of fish, which it's awesome. There's herring, there's catfish. If I put on some bait, I might actually catch a few of them catfish, and there's nothing wrong with them. But this fish came through 2 fish like a rocket. I mean, just smashed it. My line went slack. Like I say, Ray Charles would have even caught that one. And heck yeah, that's what we're looking for. Doesn't get any better. Boy, they're fat and healthy right now. They're beautiful. We're gonna take him to dinner. Oh, look at over here, another one right there. Nice job, Brian. That didn't take long.
No, like I said, when they come in, they are aggressive. They are hungry.
Yeah, we were just saying, we got the tip-ups out, you know, and we kind of picked an area where there's some active fish. And Mike, our cameraman, went and he set the Mega Live down. He scanned, he's like, holy cow, look at here, there's 3 nice ones. He goes 50 feet. Brian walked over, drilled 2 holes at 50 feet. There was fish on the screen. We dropped down and got 2 keepers. And I mean, technology, it's not fair, but man, it sure is fun. So we're not gonna cry about it. It just doesn't get much better than that. We're moving up. I'm bringing my rod next time. He's going. Not bad. Heck no, not bad. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So you can see the sun, we're just getting towards sunset. And we put some lines up here in 16 to 18 feet, 3 bites in a row. We are seeing them out deep on our Mega Live yet, but I like catching them shallow. I like my odds of getting a big fish. And if you do want to release some fish, it's a lot easier on this shallow water. So we're gonna be making the move, getting close to these so we're not breathing so hard when we get to our flags. One of the tricks of using flags though, we didn't have to wait for them up here. We could fish out deeper, catch our fish. Flags start going up. We don't have to be up here. We know they're up here now. The flags told us, so.
Same old 13-inch keeper. Nice keeper walleyes. So much fun. So much fun. The best part about it, fishing shallow, he gets to go right back down the hole. Be somebody else's. Nice catch again tomorrow.
All right, you know, here on Oahe, I'm a power fisherman. You know, we go to the lakes and stuff, we'll downsize. Here on Oahe, these big horizontal baits, it's fast. That's one of the main reasons I use them. We can go to 35 feet of water, you turn that thing loose and brrr, it's down there, you're fishing. What happens a lot of times here, a school of fish will move in, you pluck one out of there, if you can get him on the ice and get right back down to him, they're not scared of a big bait here. I catch 8 to 10 inch walleyes on these things. As you've seen today, I miss a lot of 8 to 10 inch walleyes on them, but it's just a quick, it's something anybody can do. You can feel that bottom, you thump the bottom a couple times, pick it up. And another thing that is key about them, guys will hook a minnow on there, and absolutely they work with a minnow on them. You don't need it, but it'll sure work. But I leave my rod to run after a tip up. I set it down for a second. Catfish don't steal them off the ice on you. When it's laying there with a minnow head on it, the catfish will steal your rod quite a few times. So it's laying there with no bait. My odds of that happening are pretty minimal, but you really don't ever need a minnow on it. It actually swims faster. And look at here, we're gonna lay it down because there's a flag up right now, so. Holy cow, look at him go. Oh, he's still going. Just another nice fish. My gosh, it just doesn't get better. Okay, I said nice. Maybe I had my knees bent a little too much on that big dog, but you know, job security, that's what I always say about those kind of fish. And healthy. I have really big hands. He's not that small. So.
There we go. Yeah. Decent, not a giant, but should be keeper size. Just something about watching the flag go up and you can see it spin. So much fun fishing with walleyes on tip ups. Come here, buddy. Had to get my hand wet. Not fishing till you get wet. Nice little guy. Nice little Lake Oahe walleye.
Oh! Just creeping so nice. I'm gonna do the old trick. God darn it. The sun's going down and they're getting a little bigger. And we already have the ones we're gonna keep on the ice anyway, so they're just perfect fish. God darn it. I mean, if you're looking to have a fish fry, you cannot build the more perfect specimen than these here. Lucky for him, we already have the ones we're gonna eat, so he gets to swim on back. And that would easily, we could have kept the last 4 and had a limit, but we don't need a limit. Oh crap, I got one on there. Brian's got one and a flag's up. Oh, he's laying still. Maybe it's a big old girl. Just bit it and laid back down. There she goes. I said it's better last time, so I'm not going to say it this time, but it's a little better fish. Just a nice one. Oh yeah, beautiful. Wow, just let her flop around the hole, see if I can make a mess. There we go. God darn it. I've repeated myself 10 times, but it doesn't get any better than this. Oh, what a blast today. I mean, everything South Dakota brags about having. Scenery, obviously you can see we're really crowded out here. We're really fighting off all the other anglers. Beautiful walleyes. We've kept enough fish for a good fish fry, so I'm gonna actually let her go. We don't need it. We've only kept 6, but we don't need a limit. That ain't what it's about. It's about coming out and having a blast, and we're gonna have a nice meal out of what we've already kept. So what an amazing day. Man, I love this. Oh, that's fun.
Ooh, we got a runner. What do we got here? Oh, it went a ways. It took a lot of line out. Oh, let's see. It's feeling like a little pike. Nope, it's a nice bass. There we go. Look at that. Nice little bonus. Man, Lake Oahe looks like a ton of fun with a lot of action. If you want to get in on that, give Chad Schilling a call at Wings and Walleyes. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe because we will be releasing new content each week you don't want to miss.